Hello, good morning. I'm excited to make a video. This is fun for me. It is 7 a.m. and we are, I'm not sure what day we are, but starting early, fresh, bright new day. And Starting with the video because this is what it's making me excited about. So, yesterday I was watching a Loyde Evans video, and it was interesting because a lot of people, at least for me, this is my case. I feel a sense of guilt, of remorse, a sense of responsibility concerning my parents, concerning because how it happens when you leave the organization is everybody that shuns you tells you this is your fault. You have made this choice, and you're responsible for the fact that the communication is no longer happening. Uh, so I wrote my autobiography. Some of it, like my thoughts are jumbling right now. So it was interesting because what he was saying is that well, first of all, there's a lot of extras witnesses that go and call in and text, and he has huge amount of listeners, and basically it's most of the people commenting there are people who have been brought up Jehovah's Witness and who have left. Some of them are physically in, mentally out. So they're watching videos, but they're sometimes ministerial servants or whatever. Sometimes you could think that even governing body members are aware. People, Bethelites, are aware that he's making videos and they're just watching the content. But then they're saying, okay, well, this is what he says, his opinions. But the people are making speeches that, oh, Joe's Witness, don't go and listen to what apostates say. Uh, yeah, there was a video also at from straight from an assembly that was saying that you don't want to listen to what apostates say. You don't want to listen to what their opinions are. You basically want to just wash your hands and not have anything to do with it. Cut communication. This is what the leadership of Jehovah's Witnesses are preaching or ordering to the rank and file Jehovah's Witness, which my parents are. And my father more recently, I know that he's been more and more involved, having more responsibility in the organization, making like he's a very spiritual man. Uh, but this is very hypocritical. It goes in contrast with the way that he's treating me and how there's no love with me, and he even refuses to hear my side of the story, even my opinion about what I've learned about the organization, the reasons why I left. If he truly thinks that I am in mortal danger because I made the wrong choice and I'm not gonna be saved, I'm gonna be destroyed by God because I'm not following the rules. If he believes that, then wouldn't he want to have a conversation with me? That's what they do. Like the shepherds, the spiritual shepherds, that's what they do. If you're an elder in the congregation and somebody's expressing doubts, then this is your responsibility to just sweep into the rescue and offer some guidance to the congregation members. But when it's your son, your child's that does not believe, say, I don't believe that the governing body is actually representing God. I don't think that they have I don't think that they're inspired more than your average person. If you're expressing something like that, they don't want nothing to do with it. They don't want nothing to do with you. It's like, why don't we have a conversation and examine what makes you not agree, not believe the same thing as us? Uh, but instead, they don't even want to hear the opposite side. They don't want to. They don't want to hear the story. The story. They don't want to hear the arguments. They just pretend. Even if it's your own son, how can you pretend to be a spiritual shepherd, or somebody that is I don't know, like if you're very involved in the religion, you're pretending like to be a man of God. How can you pretend to be a man of God and not have anything to do with somebody that disagrees with you? Especially if it's your son, you don't want nothing to do with them. Uh, this is what the organization of Jehovah's Witnesses uh, push people to do. It's unnatural. It's being able be forcing the parents to basically cut off contact with their own children. So that's my point. That's the video, because the thing is, a lot of shame or a lot of guilt and remorse comes with being shunned, even especially if you think that it's your fault. But in order to remedy that, it's important to, well, what I just said, that it is not your responsibility, it is their responsibility. You are the person that is opening the communication. You are there to talk, you're there to say whatever your opinions are. They are the people that are not wanting to speak. They're the ones that are responsible for cutting off the communication. It is not on me, it is on them. So that's just a reminder that there's no guilt or remorse to be, there's nothing wrong that I did. If I don't believe the same thing as them, uh, you cannot force somebody to believe. Otherwise, you make somebody a hypocrite. Uh, for the it's like it's emotional blackmail, because you're forcing somebody to uh, profess that they think something when it's not even the case. So for the condition for me to be able to speak to them would be to profess that I agree with things that I don't agree, and to disregard things that I know that are true. So it would make me a hypocrite to be publicly saying something and actually not knowing that it's not the case. But Jehovah's Witnesses seem okay with that. They seem to think that that's acceptable to be a hypocrite like that. So for me, it's more a question of being of having integrity and honesty, and this is really why I'm living no longer as a Jehovah's Witness. Uh, so that's the first segment of the video. The second one is talking about, oh, first of all, for my health, if my health is good, just to keep you updated. I haven't had any panic attacks lately. uh, I'm feeling good. uh, so there's a it's been at least a couple days now that haven't had that panic attack. That panic attack that I talked about previously in the night, uh, it hasn't happened again. But other than that, my health is fine. I had to. I actually quit my job early because I was kind of sick. I had like digestive, like I had diarrhea. So anyway, but that didn't last very long. But now, if like I've been eating well, so I haven't had any stomach aches either, so that's good. And I slept well, and so I have my stuff to work on here. Like I have a new bass lesson. I just bought a bass lesson on Artist Works online learning. I also still have my guitar lessons online. So I'm busy with that and my music and everything, and my exercise and everything is going fine. So I'm trying to enjoy life as much as I can, doing everything that I can do, everything that I think will is the best way that I think that I need to live. Doing following my interests for me would be more like creative things, but also having a decent level of quality of life and also my health, of course, that is the priority. And socializing. So yesterday, as I went to see my friend, I'm gonna see my friend, another friend, on Saturday before work. And also, my big project is on my autobiography. I've already put more than 100 hours on it. I have uh, I have 120 pages that is written so far, and I relate from the beginning of my birth until, well, right now I'm in my pretty much my the end of my Jehovah's Witnesses years. I still have a bit to work on, but during that time, well, like I said before, there's really nothing so exceptional that has happened. There's a few, I don't know, I don't know if you could say exciting things. There's a few catastrophes. There's a few deaths. There's a few. A lot of the time we were moving. We but sometimes I think some of those good moments from the past are very simple, like going to eat ice cream, for example, having a meal. I know when I was working in construction, we'd do super long days, and I hated every second of it. And it was just the good part of the week would be to go and get some ice cream or to go to Wendy's and get a hamburger there at Wendy's, chicken burger or something like that. So this could be like the good moments of life. So yeah, I think I've said everything. So thank you for listening, and let me know who you are, and it's nice to have some comments also. Thank you.